Okay, last module, and it is the unit plan. So here are the due dates for the whole course that we have been through. Now module 8 is a bit of a struggle, so again I've changed that so that you have until the 8th, the same time as the unit plan. You can finish that module with your unit plan due to our technical difficulties. Alright, so the unit plan breakdown, what this looks like over the next 3 weeks. So today I'm going to email you a peer evaluation partner. That's all that the partner is for. Not surprised, you're supposed to be unit plan the whole time. It's purely for peer evaluation. So once you think you have enough to send somebody to get some feedback, you do that between the 30th and 2nd ideally. However, you've got something ready to go and you want to send them some feedback, even if it's just your calendar of ideas or timeline, like it doesn't have to be everything written up. It's always great to get the feedback from somebody else, and I've tried to pair you with somebody else that's actually doing the same course code, so it's a great opportunity to share with somebody else that's doing the same unit plan as you, and maybe kind of dive into some resources together during this last leg. And then review your suggestions from your partner during that kind of week and see what you can do to change things up. And then of course the holidays on the Monday, so the day after that is the 8th, and that's when the unit plan is due, and really technically now module 8. And then the course ends on Friday, and I have to submit my marks to NIPSing pretty much by the Monday. I have to turn that around. So there's not a lot of room there to wiggle for me to extend any of those due dates. So that's usually pretty solid. I take about 2 to 3 hours to mark per unit plan. There are 10 of your unit plans, so I need about 20 hours worth of marking to try and get through during those couple of days. So that's basically the timeline, what we are looking at. If you have any questions or concerns, because I know this kind of hits over a long weekend. Usually this course doesn't end until the 15th, so I'm curious why they kind of started a week early and landed as kind of right during the long weekend and busy time. This is probably the busiest 2 weeks of the whole summer for anybody of having family and visitors, so I totally get that, I totally understand that, because I'm thinking of that as well in my head. But do what you can and email me right now if you have any concerns about that timeline. A couple other little things. There is literally no content for Module 9. It's literally just time set aside for you to be working on the unit plan. There is an expectation that you do peer review, so I will be sending you that a virtual hiring committee kind of thing. So pretend you brought that unit plan in with your teacher portfolio, and you know a principal was looking at it, what would be the feedback or comments. So it kind of just gives you a rubric or something to guide you through evaluating someone else's unit plan. I don't need a copy of that. It's just there to help you, although if you want to share that or if you want to bring me in the loop, that's fine. Like I said, there's no later than August 8th to submit that. The templates, there are 2 in the course code. One that was kind of developed in Pages and more of a Mac-like template versus the Word one. But again, you're wide open to use anything or create your own table-like form or whatever works easiest for you. Make an individual folder for each lesson and put each PowerPoint into it, whatever organizational tool you want to use. You want to go complete Google Docs and share it with me, give me the link. Lots of people have done that as well. Some people have gone that extra step and made wikis. Whatever is going to help you create and organize, I'm sure I will figure out a way. Lastly, please try and read someone else's in the discussion posts area as well. So you have your peer review one that you're reading, but it's also lovely if you would read somebody who didn't do your course code and look at what they've put together. Now in that discussion post area, you cannot upload as much as you can in the assignment. So you have to kind of choose wisely. If you didn't put all of your unit plan into one document, you've made separate lesson plans for each. You didn't just kind of pick out one or give the calendar overview, whatever you think is most useful for people. And if people are interested in more, they can certainly email you and you can share that way. Course evaluation, you will get a notice from NIPSing in the very near future to evaluate the course. Certainly give them feedback. They do read all of it. Sometimes they do get a print copy, but it's usually an email copy a couple weeks later. of comments and suggestions, and I certainly read them as well and do what I can to change things in there. Some things are out of our control and dictated to us through OCT, but certainly there are things Nipsing can do as well to improve, and they love to hear that. So please be honest in those surveys and give them appropriate feedback. And then that is it. Hopefully you are enjoying the unit planning process. I know I started planning yesterday for my actual English courses because it was a rainy day, and Blackboard was pretty much down, so I was like, well, I guess I better start focusing on my other courses. So good luck with that. If you have any questions while you're doing it, feel free to email me. Thank you.